Hi Virgo, welcome or welcome back to the channel. This is another Virgo channel and this is another Virgo reading. Let's get started with a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Thank you. This is for this week. I'm a little late, but better late than never, right? So this is for this week, October 16th through October 22nd. I'm trying to get this reading in before the sun goes down. But this eclipse season has been kicking my ass already. That new moon solar eclipse we just had on the 14th and leading up to it, I have just been drained. I've talked about it in a few readings recently, so you guys probably already know, but it has literally taken so much out of me. I have just been like sleeping a lot and trying not to feel guilty for sleeping a lot, and then just trying to balance it with going for walks, trying to make sure I'm still eating. You know, work has not been a thought for me lately, but I have all these channel messages written down for you, and I feel like I need to deliver them now, otherwise we won't get them out and it'll be pointless. You know what I'm saying? So let's just dive in. Get a water, get a tea, get a snack, whatever you need. Keep in mind that this may not resonate with you, so only take the parts that fit into your story and leave the rest for someone else. First thing I wrote down is sleep patterns changing, because not only have my sleep patterns been changing, I'm sure some of your sleep patterns have been changing too. Staying up later, getting up later in the morning, in the day for some of you. And I wrote down the reason for this is eclipse season, plus some of us are being prepared for manifestations to come in. I wrote down the color purple. And then for some of the singles, I wrote down that there are people who are obsessed with you right now. Someone is attracted to your psychic abilities and they are trying to communicate with you telepathically. I heard psychic bae. Somebody could also be really into tarot, the metaphysical world, spirituality, psychics, things like that. And they're very attracted to you as well. I just wrote that people are obsessed with you right now, and it feels like some of you, there are options popping up out of the woodworks, and you didn't even know about this, you didn't even expect this, and it's kind of surprising for some of you, but it is a good thing, so we'll keep going with that. I want to tap into that a little bit more. We'll see if it comes out in the cards for the singles or not, but let's just keep going. I wrote down lemon water, Scorpio season, and Mars in Scorpio. Scorpio season is going to be starting in Western astrology not this week but next week, and Mars in Scorpio is already going on, and all I've been feeling for this Scorpio energy so far has just been like sexual. It's been a lot of sexual energy, so be ready for that if you want it. Of course, it's definitely going to be available to you for the next like 4 weeks is what I'm getting. But I'm just getting a lot of like sexual energy is going to be going on in the collective. So even if you're not directly affected by it, you may still be affected by it. As in people flirting, people talking about it, an increase in libido, types of things like that, okay? And then I wrote down try not to start or launch anything now until October 28th. Eclipse season is until October 28th, and I was just told to tell you to try not to start or launch anything until October 28th or after. And I wrote down that I know some of you are getting really great ideas right now. Write them down, let them marinate. Okay? And then I wrote down that some people are mean to you because they're attracted to you. Some of you make people question their sexuality. And now I don't fully understand this. I'm not a doctor or a psychologist or anything like that, so I'm not going to even try to make any claims as to why this is. But the other day I was getting food somewhere, and the person who was taking my order was like aggressive and short and like rude with me, but not in a mean way. It was weird. I don't know how to explain it, but then I got the download that sometimes people are mean to you because they're attracted to you, and that's their way of like flirting, or that's their way of like handling the fact that like they think that you're so attractive. And for some people, they're mean because they're attracted to you and they think that that's wrong. For example, if you're a man, you're a good-looking man, and maybe you're attracted to men, there's other men out there who may not be attracted to men or may claim that they're not attracted to men, but they find you to be very attractive, and that is weird to them, that confuses them, so then they're mean to you because they're attracted to you. So that's that on that. Some of you can really resonate with this, and this is going to happen for some of you in the near future, or this is going on right now. Like, some of you are really making people question their sexuality. Whether you are same-sex oriented or different sex oriented, that part doesn't matter. I just feel like some people are attracted to you right now, and some of you may be making people question their sexuality. Okay, for some of you, you may actually be affirming people's sexuality to them, because I'm getting that for some people around you, they were confused about their sexuality, but then they meet you, or then they come into contact with you, and it just like clears everything up for them. They're like, oh yes, I am gay because of Virgo. Oh yes, I am straight because of Virgo. Oh yes, I am bi, I am pan, I am this, so on and so forth. You get it. Okay, let's keep going. I wrote down flip the script. You're a masterpiece. You deserve the best because you love who you really are. Period. I deserve the best because I love who I really am. And that's that. Some people around you feel like they're entitled to your money. They are not, Spirit said. Some people around you feel like they get to have a say on how you spend your time and money. They do not, Spirit said. I don't care if this is family. I don't care if this is coworkers. I don't care if this is your partner. I don't care if this is your sibling, friends, roommates. Doesn't matter. These people are not entitled to your money, and they do not get to have a say in how you spend your time and how you spend your money. That is all up to you. Period. You may find yourself getting more into situations than you really want to right now. So Spirit said, don't ask questions. Just listen, smile, and nod. Because if you ask questions, people are going to divulge a lot of information to you, and you don't want to know it. Just trust me on that. Some of you just do not want to get more into situations than you need to. Some of you, your mom might be calling you to tell you about like something that happened. Don't ask questions because it'll just lead into like a bigger rabbit hole. It'll just become more confusing. You'll become annoyed. It's just not something you want to deal with. Okay, that's a specific example for some of you, but there you go. Just don't ask questions. Just listen, smile, and nod right now. The overall message I got for you for this week was just listen anyway. So that's going to be a key thing for you guys this week, a key theme to just listen, smile, and nod when you need to. I wrote down cockroaches, beetles, and spiders. I also wrote down you might have an instance this week where you'll have to get someone else's perspective on something. Police could be significant, and this part is really hazy for me, the police part and the getting someone else's perspective, because I wrote that down a couple days ago and I don't know what it was in regards to, so hopefully that helps. But yeah, police could be significant for some of you this week. I wrote down you're not annoying when you speak. You're not annoying when you speak. You actually lead the conversations. That's why you're being guided to just listen this week. Some of you could be touring an apartment or a house this week, or you just did. I also wrote down Fire Stick and Roku. You could be watching me on a Fire Stick or a Roku. Hey, what's up? Thank you for watching. Thanks for subscribing and hitting the like button. Love you. But I also wrote down Fire Stick and Roku. Some of you may need to log out of your accounts on some other devices, especially if you went to like someone's house or to an Airbnb and you didn't log out of any of these devices. You may need to go into your accounts and log out on some devices. I also wrote down Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Someone around you might have bipolar disorder or borderline personality disorder. Or some of you, you may have a client who has bipolar disorder or borderline personality disorder. I'm not a doctor, again, like I said, or a therapist or a psychiatrist, but I wrote this down because this is what I channeled from Spirit. It's like during the day, somebody is happy, great, in a good mood, all of that, and then at night they become miserable and mean and ferocious and vicious and aggressive. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And then I wrote down shame. Some of you may be feeling ashamed right now, or some people around you may be trying to shame you, especially when it comes to sex and weed is what I was getting. And Spirit is saying both of those things are okay. All of those things are okay for you in moderation, and to not feel ashamed, okay? I also wrote down you have this ability to look through people. I noticed that I have this ability too. The other day I was just walking and I didn't even realize it, but I was just like looking right through people. So you have this ability to just look through people, and then some of you put up with so much that doesn't support you. My back was literally hurting for you. I think this is the week where we stop giving so much of our love, time, energy, thoughts, etc. to people, places, and things that don't support us, that don't reciprocate our energy. Because some of you are literally holding up relationships. You're literally holding up situations. You're literally the one holding up the idea, holding up the creation, because of how much you put into things and how much you put up with when there is no reciprocation. So I want you to really look at that this week if that's you, and to stop breaking your back for other people, because my back was literally hurting for you with all the things that you've had to put up with and all the things that you have to take on that aren't yours. Don't do that anymore, okay? Or try not to do that anymore. I'm not your mom or your dad or your therapist or your doctor, but that's what I was getting from Spirit. So those are all of your channel messages. Let me get a sip of tea. And let's get into it. We're gonna get your overall energy for the week for Virgo. What's the overall energy for Virgo this week, Spirit? October 16th through October 22nd. Oh my God. I can hear you just fine. Someone may be asking you, like, can you hear me? Or this is somebody or this is you asking somebody, can you hear me? The answer is I can hear you just fine, especially if this is telepathic communication. Some of you may be wondering, like, I've been sending out telepathic messages to somebody. Are they getting it? Can they hear me? They can hear you. But also this is confirmation for somebody who may be cross-watching for a Virgo. Maybe you're really interested in a Virgo. You're one of the people who's obsessed with Virgo right now, and you're wondering if your messages that you're trying to send to them telepathically are coming through. Can they hear you? Yes, they can hear you. Your overall card for the week is the Two of Cups. And I have seen 3 things about rings today, like engagement rings, out of nowhere. I'm not looking for engagement rings. I'm single, by the way, like completely single. So I don't know what that was about, but there may be somebody here who's getting engaged this week. Congratulations if that's you. Somebody may be looking for a ring for you this week, or you may be looking for a ring for somebody. But there could also be somebody in your life now or coming into your life very soon who's like, Virgo is the type that you marry. Virgo is the type of person I've been waiting for because I want to get married to somebody, but I haven't felt like I could marry anybody until I met Virgo. Does that make sense? You're the type of person that somebody can see themselves marrying. And I feel like it's whoever these people are that you're like questioning, they're questioning their sexuality because of you. Excuse me, but that's confirmation. My spirit is burping. Yeah, and I just feel like these people are really interested in you right now, and it may be shocking for some of you because you didn't expect it, or because it's been so quiet when it comes to love and dating and romance, but something is shifting this week for the Virgos. Two of Cups, especially when it comes to dating and romance. Some of you may be meeting somebody new, going out with somebody, getting a chance to connect with somebody. Some of you may be having some intimate one-on-one time with somebody, if you know what I mean, this week. It's a good week for Virgo to fall in love, is what I'm getting. This doesn't have to be about love, but it's what I'm getting. It could be about business partnerships. Some of you may be forming a partnership with somebody this week, working with somebody. But for some of you, I feel like this lover is also somebody you work with, or is going to also be somebody that you work with, somebody that you create something with, or like a business or something like that. But you may already work with this person. Okay. So your overall energy for the week is Two of Cups, which is beautiful. That's soulmate energy. So we have soul tribe, soulmate energy connecting this week for the Virgos. Your other word for this week is love. Love, or I love love is what I'm hearing. Love, love to love. Somebody also loves to love you. That's what I'm getting. This is reciprocated energy too. If some of you are in a current connection or you're talking to somebody new, the energy is mutual. 7 of Wands. Your spirit team wants you to know that the energy is mutual, and that this person wants to like fight for you. This person's like a defender type, protector type. You may not have had this before, but this person feels like it's their duty to protect you or to help you or something like that. Somebody feels like it's their duty to love you, Virgo. That's what I'm getting. You're either with this person or you're connecting to this person this week. I'm hearing give it 2 months. Okay? Get to know this person for 2 months before you like fully make a decision on whether you'd like to date this person or get married to this person or move into this person or something like that. But I'm getting something about like give it 2 months. Talk to this person for 2 months. Get to know this person for 2 months. Make this person earn your time and energy for 2 months. Something like that. Okay, I'm also getting that some of you may be meeting on social media. We're seeing the Judgment card. This person this has turned into a love reading for this week, so sorry Virgo if you didn't want this, but it's what I'm getting. There's just been a lot of people obsessed with you right now, and I feel like somebody here is slipping through the cracks because you don't just give your time and energy to anybody. You may entertain a few people, you may talk to a few people, but you're not fully giving yourself away to anybody anymore until they've like proved themselves to you, or until you've gotten to like know enough about them, is what I'm getting. And this Judgment card here is like somebody wants to call you, somebody wants to hear your voice, somebody likes being in your energy, especially if you post on social media. I'm getting that they like to watch your content. They like to watch what you're posting. They like to look at your pictures. This person could be a Scorpio. There's a lot of Scorpio energy around Virgo right now, for sure. And then the 8 of Cups, which is more Scorpio energy, I believe. And I'm getting something about like you're changing this person's life forever. It's interesting because this person feels like they owe something to you, or I feel like I'm getting this energy of like, I owe you something, Virgo. They feel like they owe you something, so they're on their way to like reconnect with you. I said reconnect, but it doesn't actually have to be somebody from your past. This could be like a past life connection because this is a soulmate. So the two of you know each other, but you may not like really know each other in this lifetime yet, but you guys have a lot in common, especially music and poetry and words and writing. This person really likes your mind, Virgo, and this person's very physically attractive and physically attracted to you. That could also be shocking for some of you. Virgo, I need you to stop getting in your own head because you are beautiful, you are perfect, you are sexy, you are intelligent, you are deserving of love. You are deserving of protection, you are deserving of commitment, you are deserving of somebody who truly cherishes you and reciprocates your energy, somebody who supports you. This person supports you too, like for real, for real. I'm just getting that this person really likes your energy, and love is a big focus for you this week. Some of you may be going on a date. Some of you may be going on your first date in a long time, and then we're seeing the King of Pentacles. And I'm getting that somebody here is like financially stable, financially like well off, or you are. This person could be a Taurus or a Libra. I just heard January. Somebody may have a January birthday. Now we're seeing the Justice card. Okay, in other news, there is going to be justice this week. You guys are probably already feeling it. Somebody is getting justice for a Libra. For some of you, this new connection that you're in or that you're going to be in is the justice for the Libra from the past. And I'm also getting that some of you may have been picking up on someone's sadness, especially if you were connected to a Libra in the past and Libra just had their birthday. And this person didn't have a good birthday because you weren't there or because they were thinking about you on their birthday. And you may have picked up on that. Like some of you are like, why am I sad all of a sudden? Some of you forgot this person even had a birthday, but I just reminded you, or you remembered like last second or something like that. But this person knows that there's like no more connection between the two of you. With the Page of Swords, it feels like you've cut all ties with this person, but there was a part of them that was kind of hoping that they would get to come back to you at some point, or that you would come back to them. I feel like somebody has been trying to go to places that they know that you frequent. It feels like somebody is going to like grocery stores that you go to, or they're going to cities that you live in or have lived in or might be traveling to, or they're going to locations that they know that you might go to just so they can like try to run into you. But this person feels like you've cut all ties with them. But they're still watching your social media too. You got a lot of people obsessed with you right now, Virgo. A lot of people kind of like, you're like the Kardashians. We're keeping up with the Virgos. Yeah, the Devil card here. Somebody's like making them watch. Something or someone is making them watch. I feel like this is part of the judgment, part of the karma too. I feel like somebody needs to watch your success, or somebody has to watch you live in the light. Somebody has to watch you fall in love. And this could be their karma because of whatever they did to you or because of however they treated you. Justice always prevails. With the Judgment card being out first too, it feels like this person's karma is to watch you be blessed and to watch you be in a happy, loving, healthy, romantic relationship that is real, true love, where you and this person grow together, build together, become rich together, so on and so forth. It feels like the devil is really looking out for you, Virgo, or this like devilish energy. And I'm also getting something about some sort of like spiritual warfare. Your angels are handling it. Your ancestors are handling it. There's nothing you need to do. But I'm getting that right now it may feel like both sides are trying to call you, like the light and dark sides both really want you. That's what I'm hearing. The darkness is obsessed with you, but the light is also obsessed with you. The people who are very like sexual and aggressive and controlling and that type are very obsessed with you, but then there's also the people who are very like soft and calm and pure and peaceful that are also very obsessed with you. You got it going on right now, Virgo. That's what I'm hearing. Don't worry, you won't mess this up. Don't worry, you won't mess this up. Especially this new connection. You can't mess up this new connection. This person who's coming in, or this person that you're connected to right now, is more worried about screwing up this connection with you than you are. Trust me. Trust me. There's no way you can mess this up. There's no way you can mess this up. Okay. Overall energy is the Eight of Pentacles. You might be going back to work this week, or you might be getting back into work or something like that. I just feel like you might have more energy to get some work done this week. Okay. Maybe you took a little break. We talked about that. I feel like now you're back to work and everybody's really happy that you're back to work. and you're happy that you're back to work because you're making money. Some of you could be getting a new job, or some of you, you're just working more, back to work. The number 88 or 888 could be significant. What do we want to clarify here, Spirit? The Devil? Yeah, let's clarify the Devil. The Two of Wands. I'm hearing the Devil is a choice. The limitations are a choice. The limiting beliefs are a choice. But I'm also getting like the Devil is choosing you. Satan, Lucifer is choosing you. 222 as well. But you're also chosen by God. So you can play whatever part of this game you want to play. I'm hearing you get to choose, but both sides want you. And I feel like somehow, some way, Virgo, you're finding a way to make it all work. You're finding a way to like make the light and the dark come together as one. You're finding a way to like make all of this work for you. I'm getting something about exercise. Some of you may be exercising demons, or that's the answer this week, is to exercise. It'll help your mental health. Just a walk even. But exercise will help get this demon off your back. That's what I heard. Specifically for somebody, exercise will help get this demon off your back. But other people may be exercising their demons too. You might be meeting somebody new on a walk or on a run. I'm also getting something about a personal trainer or a physical trainer. Somebody you're connected to or will be connected to is a personal trainer or a physical trainer, or maybe some of you are getting one, or maybe some of you do this for work. Okay. I'm hearing the Devil is in the details, so just listen. Put your head down, smile and nod, do your work, just listen, and love. And then the Star card, abso-freaking-lutely, Virgo. Make a wish, too. But also, this is confirmation that a wish is coming true. Like I said in the beginning, you're being prepared for manifestations to come in. And these manifestations are going to come in the next couple of months. Some of you are going to be in a completely new place in just like 2 or 3 months' time. A new home, a new environment, in a new relationship, in a new job. Maybe all of the above. There's even more to these manifestations than I can even tap into right now. Spirit doesn't want me to give away all of it because Spirit does still want to surprise you. The universe is trying to surprise you with all of these wonderful things that are going to be coming into your life. So that's good. I'm also getting something about you breaking free from the chains of something. You've broken free from the chains of something. Maybe you've broken free from a limiting belief. Maybe you've broken free from a job. Maybe you've broken free from a relationship, a family member, family members. Something like that. I just feel like you've broken free from whatever was holding you back. And I got something the other day about once you've been initiated, you don't have to go through the initiation again. My spirit team came through and really like smacked me with that one. And there's always going to be initiations depending on what path you're trying to follow and what you're trying to do with this journey. But the initial beginning, first initiation, the initial initiation will not have to happen to you again. And let me just give you a quick little story from my own personal experience. When I first started getting into my spiritual journey, Spirit made me quit my job, live off of my tiny amount of savings, which was like maybe $1,000, maybe $1,500, and I had to live off of that for a couple of months. And there was a really bad freeze. Like the winter was really bad where I was living. I didn't have food for like a week. I had to live off of whatever I had in my pantry, which was not much. And I couldn't move my car because it was so icy. You couldn't drive. And I was struggling with money, obviously, because I didn't have money coming in, and I didn't really have like a lot of furniture. I was basically sleeping on this teeny tiny twin bed in a really sketchy area. It was not great, but I made it out. And what Spirit is telling me is that I don't have to go through that initiation again, which means I won't have to be poor and broke and starving and homeless like that ever again. Well, I wasn't homeless. I had an apartment, but you get what I'm saying. I dealt with the homelessness stuff over the past year or so. So Spirit is saying that initiation won't have to happen again either, unless I want it to and unless I perpetuate that cycle. So that was just a message for some of you. That you've already been through the initial initiation. You've already been through the hardest it can be. So it won't repeat itself unless you perpetuate that cycle for yourself. Does that make sense? Okay. Your last card here says vacation. Some of you maybe are still on vacation. Or maybe you're still thinking about vacation. Somebody may also be taking a vacation to come see you. I'm getting something about fall break is coming up for some people who are in the education system. It feels like there's a fall break coming up, so some of you may be taking a vacation or somebody may be taking a vacation to see you. This vacation card says take time for relaxation and adventure. But you also have the Eight of Pentacles here, so it may be hard for you this week to try to balance out getting back into work and coming off of a vacation. Take it how it resonates, though. Some of you may be, like, didn't take the vacation, didn't take the break. You've been just, like, pumping and creating and working, and now Spirit is saying it's time for you to really take that vacation. It's time for you to really take a break. Even if it's just a staycation, even if it's just a staycation or just a couple of days, Spirit is saying to do that, okay? I'm getting something about Aladdin, a magic carpet ride, and Jasmine. Okay. And then your last card actually says change. A change of residence, partner, career, or job is in the cards. You're restless and in need of a change, and that is exactly what is coming your way. So 555 could be significant as well. That's an indication of positive change coming into your life. Everything right now is preparing you for love if you're single. But in general, I feel like everything right now is preparing you for manifestations. Manifestations. Like big ones. Big goals, big dreams, because you finally believe that you are deserving of them, and because all of the blockages have been removed or they're being removed currently. Like I said, you're free from some sort of limitation, or you're free from some sort of blockage, or someone I just heard, like, a boss could have been fired, or somebody who was trying to keep you out of an industry or a job or something like that got fired or demoted or died even, and that opened up space for you. Okay, I don't want to project that onto anybody, but that's what I'm seeing. It feels like somebody here was doing some really evil shit to some of the Virgos, trying to keep Virgo out of a space, or trying to keep Virgo out of receiving more money or something like that, and that's changing as well. So hopefully that helped you today, Virgo. Sending you so much love always. Enjoy your week. Take care of yourself. Stay hydrated. And if you feel called to tip or donate, information's in the description box down below. That's it for me. I will see you next time. Bye.